Hey guys, my name is Zakir and welcome to btech YouTube channel. So this is the second video which I'm releasing into this playlist Python DSA plus interview preparation course. So in the previous video, what we have dealt is like we have seen what is the difference between interpreter and compiler, and then we have explored what are rectors, and then we have gone through these conditional statements and looping statements, right? And we have used some examples to deal with those kind of concepts. Now in this video, I will be mostly focusing on these problem sets. Okay, so I will be explaining few problems which are very basic for any people to understand and do code. Okay, so for before I dive into this problem set, there are few more concepts and tasks that you need to do. Okay, the first task which you need to do is like you need to have a GitHub account. Okay, so go to GitHub, open your GitHub repository and click on new, and then create a repository in GitHub. Okay, so whenever I do a problem or when I explain a concept, I do some code room. What you do parallelly with me, and after the entire video, what you do, you just push your code into your repository. Okay, so now I will be creating a playlist here, Python course. Okay, so give a repository name and it should be public because I and also once you create this GitHub repository, just put your GitHub account under the comment box so that I will be seeing your GitHub. Okay, and make it public. Okay, and then add a readme file and click on create repository. Okay, so now we have a repository, Python course, Akilife and Python course. This is my link. So now what I'll do, I'll use this. I'll go to my folder, just copy the https code, and then we need to clone this repository. Okay, this open, and I'll be going to my YouTube, and then I'll be creating another folder which I will be naming it as course, and then I'll be opening my git bash here. So you need to have a git bash. Okay, so just install git bash in case if you don't have. Okay, and now what I'll do, I'll be writing a command called git clone. So git clone is the command which will be cloning the repository from the cloud to the local system, and I'll be okay, and I'll be pasting that link. Sorry, I have copied entirely git clone, and let me copy it again from here. So this is the http link, right? Let me copy it again, and then when I go into this, when I paste it here, you see. Okay, so now you see we have a Python course which I with the naming which I created in the cloud. Like you see Python course. Okay, that folder I have been uh, set up in our local. Okay, so now once go into it, we'll be having GitHub and README file. So in README file, you can add whatever you want. So now what I'm doing is we'll be having the programming, right? So I'll be explaining what are the programs that we'll be doing. Okay, and here git. So once after doing the programs, I'll be explaining you what you need to do there. Okay, so this is a readme file Python course, and here are the programs that we'll be solving here. Okay, so we'll be making a list of it after the end of the video. Okay, so for now, just create a GitHub repository and leave it. I'll be explaining you at the end of the video how you need to upload also. Okay, fine, all set. For today topics, let us see the operators and expressions. Okay, here we go. Let me select this and let me go to this. Okay, this is not good. Select this and this one. So Python language. So now in Python language, what we are dealing is like we are dealing with the operators. Okay, so the operators are important to understand. Okay, when you try to do this, when you go into this data structures and algorithms in Slacks, there you will be in stack. You need to do the operations for finding the sum of prefixes and suffixes. Okay, or prefix and postfix expressions. Okay, so in that videos I will be explaining you what is the entire importance of arithmetic expressions. For time being, just know the symbols. Okay, so this will be explaining by your college faculty, but just a glimpse. Okay, so let us see the first one, arithmetic. The the I don't know spelling. Okay, arithmetic operators. Okay, so let us right click and it will be giving the that's a that's a funny thing. Okay, so but you remember the spellings. Okay, so now what are the arithmetic expressions? So plus, which is an arithmetic expression, addition, addition, and then minus, which is a subtraction, subtraction, and then this one star, which means that multiplication, multiplication, and then we have division symbol, division, and we have percentile symbol, which means that reminder. Okay, just remember this symbol. We'll be using this symbol for many of the problem solving. Okay, reminder, and then we have float division, float, not float, floor division, I guess, floor division, division. Okay, oh, those are the symbols. Okay, and then we have double star, which means that power. Okay, so these are the arithmetic operators. So what these arithmetic operators do: addition, subtraction. So you all know there are 7 types. So let us go to our compiler, remove this. Okay, I was just testing some code. When you click on run, nothing is there. So here, so let us see the sum of two numbers. For example, a is equal to, for example, 5 plus 3. What will be the entire result? Print out. Mm, do I need to open Jupyter or here? Okay, let me assign to a variable 5 plus 3, and then print of a. What is the output? We'll be getting it as a. Okay, this is addition. Okay, and let us see the subtraction. 5 minus 3, we'll be getting it as 2. Okay, all set. And let us see the another one, which is multiplication. A is equal to 5 star 3. Okay, not 5 star. Okay, print of a, we'll be getting 5 threes are 15. Okay, and let us see the division. 5 divided by 3, which means like, so here you will be having, you will be facing two types of it, is like whether you will be getting integer value, and sometimes you will be getting it as a decimal value. So how you need to find, we don't know. We will be using, mostly we will be using floor division. Okay, but in python too we'll be getting in a floats, but later versions in python, so we are directly getting integer values. Okay, so let us see how this compiler will print. Okay, so this compiler given in the float format, which is good. Okay, so threes will be divisible by one time, and then we have the remaining part. Okay, so we have completed addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and we have modulo symbol. We have 5 mod 3, so we'll be calling percentile or mod, which means that we'll be getting the remainder. Okay, so let us print off a. So what is the remainder? It should be 2. Okay, so 3 will be divisible in 5 for one time, and then we have the remainder 2. Okay, and then if a is equal to, let us find the power. So 5 power 3. Okay, what will be getting? Print of a, 5 into 5 into 5. Okay, let us see 125. 5 5s are 25, 25 5s are 125. Got it. Okay, and what are the operators? So floor division is there another, which is 5 divided by 3. So here you see what we got: 5 divided by 3, we got 1.666. No, but when you use this floor division, it will be giving you the lesser value, which means the real value part. So in decimal like 1.66 is there. No, one is called real number, and entire remaining part is called the decimal part. Okay, so now let us print here, print of a. What do you think the result is? 1. Okay, so in entire 1.666 we are getting the real part, which is 1. So that is why it is called as floor division. So we'll be using mostly in some few problems. Okay, floor division, just keep it reminder. So these are the arithmetic expressions or arithmetic operators. Okay, and then let me move it here, and then we have a few more operators called comparison operator, comparison operator. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so in comparison operator we have so many operators like greater than, less than. Okay, so in that case we have first operator double equal to. It is checking whether the value is equal or not, and then we are not equal to symbol. So not equal in programming language will be using this exclamation mark. Okay, not equal, not. Okay, so not is nothing but the logical operator. I will be explaining you later. Okay, for time being, use make sure that exclamation mark is used for not operators. Okay, not equal to, and then we have greater, and then we have lesser. Okay, let me write it here. Okay, oh, dun, dun, dun. Why am I unable to move? Okay, let me delete and relate it again. So we have double equal to equal equal. Okay, and then we have not equal, not equal, and then we have greater than, and then we have less than, we have greater than or equal to, then or equal, and we have less than or equal. Okay, so these are the few comparison operators: double equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. So let us see this examples also. So let me move it there, and let us see this example also. Okay, so first one is the equal to symbol. For example, if a is equal to 5 and then b is equal to 5. Okay, what we need to do is like we need to check whether these two are equal or not. So print of a double equal to b. So what we'll be getting, it will be checking whether the a, I'm getting a lot of disturbance outside, but let's see. Okay, so that's why I given a pause. I don't know whether I will be trimming this or not. Okay, so if a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 5, so here you'll see a will be present here. So basically what will happen, so print of, it will be 5 double equal to 5, because a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 5. So 5 will be replacing in the position of a, and then b will be replacing in the position of, sorry, 5 will be replacing in the position of b. So once we click on run Efrain, so we'll be getting the result as true. Okay, so let me comment out everything. Okay, so we got the result as 2, true. Okay, so now let us see the not operator. For example, a is equal to 5 and then we have b is equal to 4, and if we print a not equal to b, so a not equal to b means like a is 5, 5 not equal to b, true condition. Okay, now let us see the output, true. For example, if a is equal to 5, what will happen, 5 not equal to 5, wrong, no? So now it will be printing as false. Okay, very simple, don't get confused. Let me keep it as 4 only for timing. Okay, and then we have greater operator, a is equal to 5 and then b is equal to 4. Let's check print of a greater than b. So now here you see 5 greater than b or not, 5 greater than 4. Okay, it will be giving the result as true. Okay, and let us see the less than. If a is equal to 3 and then b is equal to 4, print of a less than b. So a is 3 and b we have 4. So what will happen, is that true, right? 3 less than 4 will be getting result as true. And sometimes in most of the cases we'll be having less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, which means like for example a is equal to 5 and then b is equal to 5. Okay, now let us check whether a less than or equal to 5. Okay, less than or equal to b. So now we have 5. Okay, then again it will be b as b is 5. So now we have two operators which will be checking greater than, oh sorry, less than and equal to. Now you see first less than, it will be checking. Okay, that's true, 5 is not less than b, sorry, 5 is not less than 5, that's okay. And then we have equal operator, which means that 5 is equal to 5, which means true. So once you click on run, we'll be getting as true. If I give a values as 4, now you see, so a is less than or equal to 5, which means that 4 is less than or equal to 5, which is true. So and then which is equal, equal is false, but in this case it will be printing it as true, because any of the one operator is successful, then it will be giving it as true. Okay, hope you get it. Okay, in case if you just get confused, just let me know again, I will be explaining another video. Okay, in next video. Okay, so for example same like that, for example a is equal to 4 and then b is equal to 3, print of a greater than or equal to b. So now you see a is 4 and b is 3. Here we can see like a is 4, 4 greater than or equal to b, greater than, let's see the greater than symbol, 4 greater than 3, true. Okay, and 4 equal to b, false. But any of the condition is true, which means that the result will be true. Okay, so the result will be true. Okay, Fine. For example, if it is 4, now what will happen? First it will be checking the greater than symbol. 4 greater than 4, false. And then it will be checking equal to symbol. 4 equal to 4, true. So it will be printing it as true. Okay, so see, true. As simple as that, guys. Okay, very simple. Okay, that concludes your comparison operator. Okay, so I'm just going it in a speed way. Okay, because we mostly use them in programming language, but it will be already dealt to you in your colleges. Okay, so that's why I'm just to make sure that we cover some programs, I'm just going in a flow. Okay, in case if you don't understand anything, just let me know. Okay, done. So let us see the another one, which is the assignment operator. Assignment operators. uh, so in assignment operators, nothing but, so did we see, okay, we have seen every symbol there. So in assignment operator is nothing but the equal. Okay, equal symbol is called the assignment operator. Once we come into this, okay, I wrote assignment, okay, should be assignment, okay, anything assignment operator only, fine. Okay, I'm just I literally get confused. Now in this assignment operator, what we'll be having, like we'll be having some symbol plus equal to, which indirectly means that we'll be doing some operations over it, like for example plus equal to. Okay, plus plus equal, and then minus equal. Okay, and then multiplication equal to mul equal, and then we have division. So for every arithmetic operator, what we'll be doing, we'll be getting the arithmetic operator plus equal to, which will be giving is a arithmetic operator. For simply you can write arthi ar- arithmetic operator plus equal to symbol, we'll be getting it as assignment operator. Okay, that's concludes. Okay, so mostly we use this arithmetic operators when we are using this looping concepts. Okay, for loop or while loop. So okay, let me go into my compiler again. For example, a is equal to 5, while a greater than 0. What I need to do is, like, I need to add each and every value to the one value. For example, if I take I is equal to 0, now what I do, I simply write um, I plus plus equal a, and then I minus minus a is equal to, okay, let me write a minus 1, and then, so once I'll be printing it as I. Don't worry, I'll explain. Okay, what are you writing? Okay, so once I click on run, you'll be getting it as 5, 9, 12, 14, 15. So why we have got that, so let me explain. So let me comment this out first. Okay, don't worry guys, I'm just not getting the entire area. I need to turn off my fan to record this. Okay, now you see why we got the result as 5, 9, 12, 14, 25. Here you see, what we are using here, we are using the assignment operator, which is plus equal to a. So let me copy this. Let me go into my um, exam clip. Okay, so let me use this. Okay, done. Now let us trace this. We have a is equal to 5 and I is equal to 0. So for the first iteration, okay, first first iteration, we have a is equal to 5 and then I is equal to 0. Okay, so while means a greater than 0, which is 5 greater than 0, which is true. Okay, 5 is greater than 0, right? We'll be getting it as true. Okay, and then if it is true, it will be going inside the loop. Okay, so inside the loop, what we have I plus equal to a. So this I plus equal to a means I is equal to I plus a. Okay, so in this is a short notation. Plus equal to is nothing but the short notation which we'll be using. Okay, so which I plus equal to a means I is equal to I plus a. Okay, so initially we have I value is equal to 0. Okay, now what happened, I is equal to I plus a, so that's the expression. So which will be becoming I is equal to 0 plus a here is 5. Okay, so now total I become 5. Okay, now what we are doing, we are printing I. So print of I. So now it will be printing print of I means it will be print 5. Okay, done. And then what we are doing, we are reducing a value. A is equal to a minus 1, which means a is equal to a minus 1, which in turns refers to 5 minus 1, which will be giving it as a is equal to 4. This is the first iteration. Okay, so let keep this iteration aside, and then let us see the second iteration. Let me copy it again. Okay, so in the second iteration, so in the previous a is equal to 4, and then I become 5. Okay, so here you see I become 5, here I become 5, and then a become 4. Okay, set. So now we have modified. Now a greater than 0, which means like 4 greater than 0, which is true. Sorry, let it be a, and let me modify here. 4 greater than 0, which is true. And then we have I plus equal to a, which means that I is equal to I plus a. Here we have I is equal to 5. And then we have I is equal to I plus a, which indirectly refers to I is equal to 4 plus 5. Because a we have 4, and then I is equal to 5. Okay, let me write in this manner. 5 plus 4. Okay, so I reversed. Okay, anything is fine, right? Okay, so 5 plus 4. And then what happened here? 5 plus 4, I become 9. I became 9. And if I print that I value, what we'll be getting? We'll be getting a result as 9. Okay, and then what I'm doing, I'm reducing one value from the a is equal to a minus 1, which is 4 minus 1 is equal to a is equal to 3. Set. Okay, so let me copy this for the third iteration part. Okay, Tadan, tadan, tadan. Third iteration. So for the third iteration, we got the values a is equal to 3 and I is equal to 9. Okay, where is this? So a is equal to, we got a is equal to 3 and I is equal to 9. Okay, so now you see a greater than 0, which means that 3 greater than 0, right? Which is true. And then it will be going into the loop. And then I is equal to I plus equal to a, which means that I is equal to I plus a, and we have I value as 9, and I is equal to I plus a, which means like I value is 9. Sorry, I value is, yeah, 9. And then we have the a value as 3, which means that the entire I value become 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. And then we'll be printing the result as 12. And after this, we have another statement called a is equal to a minus 1, which means like a is equal to a minus 1 is nothing but the 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. Okay, good, all set. And then let me go for another iteration, because we didn't complete this while group condition. So till this completion exit, or till this condition fails, we need to iterate over the loop only. Okay, so for the fourth iteration we got the result as, so we got a value as 2 and then I value as 12. Okay, so let us modify it here. So a value is 2 and then we have I value as 12. Okay, so now if we have a condition called a greater than 0 in while, now we will be checking 2 greater than 0, which is true. And then I is equal to I plus a, will be modify, now we have the I value as 12, and then I is equal to I plus a, which means I is equal to 12 plus, what is this, 2, and we'll be getting it as 14. So we'll be printing it as 14, and then a is equal to a minus 1, we'll be getting it as 2 minus 1, which means a is equal to 1. All set. Okay, this is the fourth iteration. So let us see the another iteration, because we are didn't complete the while loop condition. So in the fifth iteration, so previously again, let us see a value is 1 and then I value is 14. Okay, so now let us see. So a is equal to 1 and I value is 14. So a greater than 0, which means a 1 greater than 0, which is true. Okay, so it will be checking this, and then I is equal to 14, and I is equal to I plus a, which means that I is equal to 12 plus 2. No, now it should be I value is 14. 14 plus 2 is not 14 plus a is what? A is 1. 14 plus 1 is 15. So we'll be getting it as 15. Okay, now you see a is equal to a minus 1, which means 1 minus 1, which means a is equal to 0. Okay, so done with the result. So here what you see, we got 5, we got 9, we got 12, we got 14, and we got 15. Okay, so this the condition false? No, we have another iteration. Okay, so for that iteration, okay, we have another iteration, because we need to check for the sixth iteration also for the condition to fail. Okay, so till then the entire loop works only. Okay, so for the sixth iteration we have a is equal to 0 and I is equal to 15. So now let us see here, a greater than 0, which means like 0 greater than 0. No, it should be false. Okay, so let me remove this and keep it as false. So once this condition breaks, what will happen? We need to exit from the while loop block. Okay, so now we'll be ending up with here. So we need to exit from the block in case if the condition fails. So if that is the case, so this remaining part won't get executed. Okay, so what are the final result? 5, 9, 12, 14, 15. So let us go there. 5, 9, 12, 14, 15. So why I'm telling this is like, so I is equal to I plus a is nothing but, so I plus equal to a is nothing but I is equal to I plus a. Okay, so simply this is nothing but, we'll be writing, okay, I'll be writing here only. So I plus equal to a is nothing but I is equal to I plus a. Okay, same for subtraction also, plus equal to a is nothing but the I is equal to I minus a. Okay, it should be I minus a. And multiplication, division, so and so everything you take I multiply equal to a is nothing but I is equal to I multiply with a. Okay, so every arithmetic operator you take, so this is the expression is. Okay, done, clear. Hope it should be clear for you now. Okay, um let us see, the next operator is nothing but the logical operator. Logical, so there are only three logical operator. Okay, so already one of the operator I told you in where, I told you in this comparison operator, which is not. Okay, so we have logical operators are of three types: not, and or. So if you have studied this digital electronics or digital logics or DLD digital logics, I don't remember the subject name, digital logic and design, I don't remember, but you'll be having this subject called digital logics, where you will be learning about this AND gate and OR gate. So these are the properties. So for successing of and OR, so let us write the table. If it is true, if, okay, let me write here this A, and we have B, and we have result X. So if A is equal to 0 and then B is equal to 0, this is for the AND. Okay, this is for the AND operator I'm explaining. Okay, so let me write it here. Okay, let me get it there, and this is for the AND. Okay, so if a is equal to 0 and b is equal to 0, the resultant output will be 0. Okay, if a is equal to 1 and then b is equal to 0, we'll be getting output as 0, because it is an AND operator. In case if you find any 0, the result will be 0. And in case if a is equal to 0 and then b is equal to 1, we'll be getting result as 0. And in case if a is equal to 1 and then b is equal to 1, then only we'll be getting the result as 1. Okay, so this is the AND operator. Okay, so we'll be seeing this when you're doing some logical programming. Okay, and then when you consider for OR, what is the conditions for OR? Simply, if you find any one, if any of the one is true, it will be getting it as true. So let me copy this only. Okay, let me write it again. Okay, or else you'll be getting confused. Okay, this is A and then B, and then we have the output X. So if A is equal to 0 and then B is equal to 0, okay, it should be 0. So the X should be, the output should be 0. If A is equal to 1 and then B is equal to 0, as any of the one condition is satisfied, right, so it will be getting a result as 1. And in case if the A is equal to 1 and then B is equal to 1, so any of thing is fine. Okay, we'll be getting it as 1. In case if A is equal to 0 and then B is equal to b is equal to 1, we'll be getting the result as 1 only. Okay, so this is a AND operator and this is the or operator. Okay, so in AND operator, both conditions should be true. in or operator any of the condition satisfies, it resulted as true. Okay, and coming to the or operator, sorry, not. So when you use this not, if a and x, if a is equal to 0, which means a is false, then we'll be getting the result as 1. In case if a is true, we'll be getting the result as 0. Okay, so these are the simple things. Okay, so these are the logical operator. Let me grab this. So these are the operator class for today. So in Python language, we have these operators: arithmetic operator, comparison operator, assignment operator, and logical operator. So in assignment, arithmetic operator, we have seen these symbols: comparison operator, these symbols; assignment operator, these symbols; and then logical operator, these symbols. Okay. So there is another concept called short circuit. I won't explain you here, but when you when I explain some programs, I'll be explaining what is short circuit is. Okay, so short circuit is nothing but, if we'll be finding the pattern. Okay, don't worry, I won't explain now. Later I'll be explaining you. Okay, so hope you are clarity with your hope I guess you are thorough with these operators. Now what we'll be doing is, like, we'll be solving some problems. Okay, it's 6:48. I have started video at 6:15, so it is more than half an hour. So I'm just calculating the time because I need to complete this video in 1 hour, because I'm on free trial. Okay, so let us see. So now let me open my Jupyter, Google Colab. So I'll be explaining a very basic programs. In case if you know this program, just skip this video, or I'll just skip the playlist. Okay, and before you skip, what you need to do is, like, you need to write code on your local terminal, local IDE. Okay, open VS Code or PyCharm or anything, or just use Jupyter because it is in cloud, it is free. Okay, use Jupyter to save files. Okay, and let us see. So first program I want to tell you is, like, I have made a certain programs. So let us write a program to print from 1 to 100. Okay, so this is a program name. Print from 1 to 100. So write a Python program to print from 1 to 100. Okay, how you can print? Which concept does it come from? It comes from looping concept. Okay, so now we need to make sure how to use this looping concept to print from 1 to 100. Okay, I already told you for loop or while loop. You need to take initial value and then we need to write condition to iterate over it. Okay, now let us see how we'll be writing this. Okay, we'll be using for loop. Okay, for timing. For next, first index is nothing but, so this is a problem with this um Google Collapse, so it will be giving the code. So let me use this only. Okay, let it be. Let me copy this. Print from 1 to 100. Don't think I'm black. Okay, so I don't have light on my face. Okay, so print from 1 to 100. So that's the program we need to write. So how do you now write this program? So we'll be making use of for loop. So for I in, I is nothing but the iterator. Now for I in range of, we'll be using this range. So what is this range? This range starts from 1 to how many values should I print? I need to print 100 values. So to print 100 values, what I told, in range we have three parameters that we need to pass. First value is the initial value, second one is the end value, and third one is the jump value. So for now we don't need the jump value. Okay, we can omit that parameter, but we need two parameters, which is the start value, and then which another value is nothing but the end value. Okay, in range I already told you we need to use the we'll be using exclusive. Okay, so when you take this end value as 100, which means that we'll be getting the result till 99. But what is the requirement? We need to print the requirement till 100. So till 100, what we need to do, we need to give the end value plus 1, so that the compare interpreter will think like, okay, I need to print till 100 values. Okay, now you see, let us write from initial value is 1, from 1 only we need to start, and then from 1 we need to take till the 101 position. Okay, so then only we can able to print the 1 to 100. Okay, now let us write the print value of, okay, so print of I. Okay, so let me click on run. You see, so we got till 100. Okay, from 1 to 100. Okay, very simple program, guys. Okay, 1 to 100. So here you go with the program. So Akhil, let me write in while. So I want to try in while loop. Okay, you can try. So while initially I will be taking I value as the I value as 0. Okay, so now what I will be checking, like I will be checking whether I greater than 100 or not, greater than or, okay, greater than 101 or not. Oh, less than, let it be less than 101. If I is less than 101, I need to, what I need to do, I need to print it. Okay, so print of hi Akil. Okay, so you have declared I is equal to 0. Initially I will be 0, and then you have put the condition I less than or equal to 101, which means like I, which means 0 less than or equal to 101, which means true. You'll be printing the I value. Now what I need to make sure that I become 1, and after I become 1, what should I do to become I, what should I do to make I become 2 and 3, 4, 5? Nothing, just we need to add one value to the I value, which means as I used in the previous explanation, we can make use of this assignment operators. Okay, plus equal to. So now let us go to the compiler. So I plus equal to, plus equal to 1. Okay, so once you this use this assignment operator, what will happen, you see, I is equal to 0, 0 less than 101, so it will be printing 0, and then it will be adding 1 to the I value, which means I 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. Okay, so let me comment this out and then let me click on run. Oh, we are getting all ones. Let me stop. So why we are getting all ones? Let me trace. I plus, okay, I plus equal to, sorry, that's my mistake, that's my bad. Okay, so now you see, so basically we are programmers, we do mistakes. Okay, don't worry, guys. Okay, now you see we have print the result till 1 to, so it started from 0. You see, it started from 0 because we have printed from I value. Let it be, no problem. Okay, so we have gone through till 100. Okay, that's the basic program, guys. Okay, very simple, don't worry, sometimes mistake happens. I just reverse the operator and the entire program crashed. Okay, okay, just leave now. To print from minus, just you need to give 100. Okay, 1, it will be giving from, will giving from 1, 1 to 100. Okay, make hope this clears the concept of looping. Okay, how you need to print 1 to 100 values. Okay, just a simple program, very simple program. Okay, so let us see the another program. Okay, another program is nothing but print alphabets from A to Z. Okay, print mm, alphabets, alphabet from capital A to small z. Okay, let me go to my exam calculate. Okay, so before you solve this problem, I'll be explaining a very basic thing. So in programming there is a standards called ASCII, ASC. Some people will be calling it as ASCII, and some people will be calling it as ASCII. I prefer ASCII. So American standards something. Let me go and Google ASCII full form. American Standard for Code for Information Exchange. Very nice. Okay, American Standard Code for Information Exchange. So everything is in online. Don't worry. So Akhil, why are you telling this for this program? Because I previously mentioned these computers can only understand the binary value. Though they don't know this character A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. They don't know anything, but they only know the binary format. So we need to convert this into this binary format to make sure we need to print this A to Z. Okay, let me go this. Let me open my images and let me open this table. Now here you see hexadecimal, binary, and octa. And this ASCII values, what does do is like it will be assigning some values in various numbering system like hexadecimal, octa, binary, hexadecimal. Okay, so and we'll be giving a character. Now for character A, you see for decimal value is 65. Okay, for small a we have the decimal value as 97. Okay, so that's the starting point that you need to know before you solve this problem. Okay, how do I remember is like, so when I was in my college, for example, this is the character capital A. Okay, so how would I remember is like, so A is nothing but A has a round upper. So what I did was, okay, I found a pattern like, so A has a round on top, so that the another round should be at the bottom. Okay, so what is the digit that have the round at the bottom is nothing but the 6. Okay, now it has a 6, and then the preceding value is nothing but the 5. Okay, so A is equal to 65. So in that manner I used to remember this ASCII table. Now you go to this table, so A, which means the HTML value is 65. Okay, so the same for the small letter also. So what I did was, so A, okay, let me erase this. Okay, so A. So now this round symbol is at bottom. Okay, this round is at bottom. So if it is bottom, the value should be on top. Okay, so I have just rounded on top. So what is the digit which has a round on top is nothing but the 9. Okay, next preceding number is nothing but the 7. Okay, 8 I removed, so it's an even number. So they both are odd numbers, right? So next number is nothing but the 7. Once you go into this ASCII table, you see A has a 97 value. So this is how I remember when I was in my college of this ASCII numbers. So once you get the starting point of any value, okay, then you can add some 26 character to get the last value. Okay, so if I add 26 to the 65, 26 to the 65, I'll be ending up with 90, 91, I guess. Let me do 65 plus 26. We'll be getting 91. But in table, what you see? In table, we have a Z value at 90. But when you using in this for loop, what will happen? This is exclusive, right? So it won't take the nth value. It will be taking n minus 1 value, which is safe. Okay, so far. So now let us print the values from A to Z. Okay, just keep this, just remember this. Most of the program will be asking, in most of the interviews also, they will be asking you to print from, they will be asking you to print special characters, numbers, digits, uppercase, lowercase. So I'll be explaining this also in one of the video, one of the problem solving video. For now, you just make sure that you are thorough with this casing values. Okay, that's good. Now you find the ASCII values. Okay, also, and then later, okay, that's good, Akhil. I can write code from 65 to 90 97. So let me go to my compiler. Let me take a for loop for I in range of 65 is the starting value and the 91 is the end value. I need to print off character. Okay, so when I click on run, what will happen? It will be printing the character numbers from 65 to 99, 65 to 90. But that is not what I want. I need to have a character which defines what is 65 and what is 91. So for that we have another function called char function. Okay, let me write here char, char or char, anything. So once if I use this char function, what does this do is like, it will be making this 65 binary number into this alphabetical format in this ASCII. Okay, this char format, here you see char. Okay, now we have a with the 65. This 65 will be converted to this a letter. Okay, let me go into my compiler. When I click on run, you see we got the all the characters. Okay, oh, I can't zoom. Okay, let me zoom out. Okay, so we have all the characters from A to Z. Okay, so this is how we need to do. Okay, so char of 5, which means like we'll be printing the each and every character, each and every number in the character position. And there is a, in case if you want to print this side by side, you can use this comma int is equal to, with extra space. Once you click on run, it will be coming in a single line, A to Z. Okay, so at the end, what I'm telling to the print function is like, at the end what you do, you don't go to the next line, you just give extra space and then print the result again. Okay, this end function will be, end parameter will be dealing like that only. Okay, this fine. Now your task is to print from small a to small z. I think it's very easy. Okay, Just you copy this function, you just copy this code, you put it there, and then what I told you is like 90. What is the capital letter, what is the small letter, sorry, what's the decimal number for small a, which is 97. Okay, let's go to the compiler, let's give 97, and then I don't know the n value. How to get the n value is nothing but the 97 plus 26 will be getting 123. Okay, let me go to the compiler and give here 123, 123, and click on run. Okay, let me write this print. Okay, so now you see we got the small a to small z. Okay, just remember this trick, right? Okay, if you have a round on top, it should be round on bottom. If you have a round at bottom, it should be have a rounding at top. Okay, so that's how I used to remember. Maybe it works for you also, just remember in that manner, but make sure you remember one character, one number is nothing, one number is sufficient to get the result. Okay, get the remaining thing. Okay, so this is the second program we have seen today, and let us see the another program. Let me open my this one, and let us see, let us check a number is even or not. Okay, check whether WHETH, something I don't know spellings. Okay, whether a number is even or not. Okay, we are almost ending up the video, but let's see. So check whether the number is even or not. So for this you need to know the max. Okay, you need to know max first. Okay, even or odd. Okay, so what Akhil, what even or not? So when we say a number is even, we say a number is even when it yields the remainder as 0 when divisible by 2. Okay, when divisible by 2 and the remainder is 0, definitely the remainder will be 0. Okay, sometimes it won't, and the remainder is 0, then we classify this that particular number as even number. Example, 4 divided by 2, we will be getting output as 0, which means that 4 is a even number. Okay, and if there is another number called 5 divided by 2, which means that do we get the remainder as 0? No, right, we'll be getting a remainder as 1. Okay, now as it is not the remainder as 0, it is considered as odd number. Okay, so 5 is an odd number, right? Basically we have studied the entire mathematics from school. Okay, you see, 4 is 4 equal to if 4 divided by 2 and then remainder. Okay, let me edit this, and then remainder double equal to 0, then we'll be calling it as even number, and then 5 divided by 2 and then remainder double equal to 1, we'll be printing it as odd number. Okay, simple. Now let's just take this logic and implement in the program. Okay, before that let me go to this operators. So in operators, what I told, to get the remainder we need to use this percentile symbol, to get the division we need to use this symbol. Okay, so let me go to my compa, just remember that too. Okay, so now let's take your input, n is equal to 4. Okay, n is equal to 4. Now we need to write the condition. What condition? We need to check whether, so we need, checking is nothing but the if conditions, if and else conditions. I need to check, so I need to use the if condition. If n, what I need to do, I need to get the remainder. If n remainder 2, if n is divisible by 2 and if that remainder yields 0, okay, I need to print that value as even number. Print of n, str of n plus is a even. Okay, so let me click on run for this sake. Okay, let me comment it out this program. So 4 is a even number. Okay, now we got, now what we did, simply n is equal to 4 and n percentile by 2 double equal to 0, which means like n when divisible by 2 and when the remainder is equal to 0. So see, in one operation only we have entirely defining, if n is divisible by 2 and the remainder is 0, we'll be printing it as an even number, else it's an odd number. Simple, right? We have only two conditions to check whether it is even or not. Already we told like it is an even number. Once it is even number, you don't print the else condition. For example, if I give 5 n percentile by 2, for example, it will be 5 percentile by 2. 5 percentile by 2 is nothing but 5 divided by 2. 5 divided by 2. Okay, 5 is not divisible by 2, but it will be giving a remainder as 1. So if the remainder is 1, which means like it's an odd number. Okay, let me click on run. So 5 is an odd number. So this is how the programming works, and logical operators, arithmetic comparison operator, arithmetic operator, and logical operator. So I'll be explaining you. Don't worry, in further videos we'll be going to that. So it's almost end of the time, so that's why I'm wrapping it up faster. Okay, don't worry, just rewatch the video. In case if you have any doubts still, just comment in the comment box. I'll be re-explaining them in the further videos. Okay, don't worry. uh, okay, it's too hot here. That's it, and I'll be concluding this video in this Python basics, Python plus DSA plus interview preparation course. Do check out our channel, do subscribe, and in case if you have any doubt, just let me know. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is how you can text me on Instagram, or you can join in our Telegram channel to find for jobs and everything. You can get me on my LinkedIn also. Okay, that's it in this video, guys, and I'll be explaining you regarding the GitHub in our next video. Okay, don't worry. Okay, for time for this session, have a nice day, guys. Bye bye. Good night.